Jacob, look at your over thirsty ass. I don't been on here for a minute. Here you go. I thought your ass would have been asleep by now. I ain't say all that. I said I thought your ass would have been asleep. Despite the fact you stayed up pretty late. I just thought you would have went to bed early with all that sugar rush you did. Eat all that cake and cookies and brownies. I'm surprised she didn't make you a brownie cake for your birthday. Okay. Actually, you know what? Me too. I didn't go to bed I didn't wake up that late. I did not wake up that late. But I think I woke up around 10:30 ish this morning. So you over there eating them dogs and cats. So you one of them people. You one of them people that like that bark and that meow. You know what? Okay. You're over there eating that meow. Every time you eat that Chinese food, nah. Every time you eat that Chinese food, you be like meow, meow, you know, woo, meow, woo. You eating dogs and cats at the same damn time, but you don't even know you eating the shit. I had Chinese food before. Matter of fact, I went to this Chinese place down the street from my house. Ate there. Guess what? I found a whole paw. I found a whole paw in my damn Chinese food. It was like a real like it was like a piece of meat that was shaped like an animal paw. I'm like, oh hell no. You won't be doing that shit no more. So don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Just let me know how that cat tastes. Let me know how the cat tastes after you get your dinner. I bet that cat tastes scrumptious. Who the hell left the Muppets in the freezer? I did. What the hell you gonna do about it? Who the fuck made that shit viral? Jacob over there eating dogs and cats. Don't even know you're eating dogs and cats. Make sure you name your food before you eat it now. I be feeling bad for Rufus. Last time I ate Chinese food, I named my Chinese food Rufus. But I ain't gonna lie, Rufus was good as fuck. Like Rufus was A1. Had me a little egg roll with Rufus though. Wait, do I go to his online? I hate when I look for apartments. I hate when I go on apartment search website and they always type out, yeah, you have to come. You gotta come inside, like go to the office and actually fill out the apartment application in the office. Like, damn, can you email me? Like, shit, can you email me the fucking application? I've been looking for apartments for the past couple of days now. Actually, for the longest, I've been looking for new apartments. But the ones I found is mostly on the south side. And the office for those apartments are far as hell. I would have to take an Uber to get all the way over there. I'm not getting on that bus and train to go to a damn office for an apartment application. I ain't doing it. I see some studios available, but the studios are so damn small, you can't even fit a damn couch in that shit. And then most of the time it's for seniors only. But who the fuck wants to live in a damn studio? Do nobody want to sit up here and live in no damn studio paying $2,000 for rent? I keep seeing King Drive. But my man said that it's a war going on King Drive, and it's been going on for some years. He really don't want me over there, but I'm like, what else do I really have? Because those are the apartments that's over there, and those are the apartments that's available. There's other apartments that's available, but it's mostly for seniors. This is a small ass apartment too. These are about 575 square feet for a one bedroom and one bath apartment. 575 575 square feet for a one bedroom, one bath apartment. That is extremely small compared to the apartment I have. But I'll take it. I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices. I'm not gonna have the space that I really wanted until I get a house. But once I get my healthcare management degree, then the income is really gonna be coming in. Barbecue joint. Ooh, a Starbucks. Okay. I get excited when I see Starbucks. I love me some Starbucks. I wish I could have some right now, though. Wish I had some right now. But yeah, y'all, I've been looking for appointments for the longest. And ain't nothing wrong with this one I got. Just to believe nothing wrong with this one, but I've been lied on by my manager, my ICT manager. I've been lied on. Talk about not compliance and this, that, or third. And I got a meeting tomorrow about it. And the whole time they're not gonna let me talk because anytime we do get a meeting, they'll never allow me to talk. So now I'm tired of being quiet and allow them to just run over me and shit. And I'm like, no, I'ma speak up. I'ma speak up and tell them to shut up and let me listen. Uh, Let me talk to me. Not listen, but allow me to talk. But y'all, it's been so much going on behind the scenes on me that I didn't want to speak about. But I did went to TikTok and spoke about it. So if you want to hear the story, y'all gonna have to go on my TikTok and kind of find the videos or find the live streams and watch on there. Do they hear the dump? I'm moving south. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving south. I am moving south. All the cheaper apartments is on the south side anyway. And I did say I was gonna move south, regardless. And it's no wait list. Oh, it's a $35 application fee. Fuck. But yeah, I gotta be careful not to play music or live. I only did it that one time yesterday. I did it one time yesterday, and I got a whole copyright strike. That's why I don't like going live on YouTube no more. I got a whole copyright strike. Mm. It's such a beautiful day outside, y'all. Beautiful day. A thousand. Oh, it's 900 square feet. Okay, 900 square feet for $1,000 a month. Um, that would have been perfect, but the income I was getting. I mean, like 1,000. I would have to make at least like 5 times that amount in order to get approved. 5 times or 10 times that. Yes. Mm. Let me not mention the address of the ones I'm trying to go to. Almost said the address of it. I said the address of one. I said King Drive, but I need to say the full address. But let me not. Let me not mention the address to the others. Okay. 653 square feet. Mm, I gotta see what's the square footage of this apartment. For 600, that's still not bad. But I saw a couple that was like 700. So yeah, you gotta be at least like 3 times. I so my boyfriend getting mad because I'm telling y'all my private business. Mm, okay. I don't know why he getting mad for that. I'm telling y'all my business because my business is my business. But anybody was telling my auntie that when she was going around and telling everybody else my business every chance she get. So that's why I don't keep shit private. And it's hard for me to keep shit private. Let's talk about it. Like it's really hard for me to keep shit private because I went years and years and years of my aunt telling my whole business to my family. So I never knew like what to. I'm not gonna say I never knew, but as far as my business goes, because every time I go into somebody else's house, there they go to my business again. Like my feelings didn't matter. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. There's one available, and it's a little outdated. Like it's a little outdated, but it's an apartment. Ain't nothing a little R&R can't fix. A little R&R, you know what I'm saying? Everything kind of closed right now. I hate that I waited to the last minute to do some apartment searching. Like I started apartment searching around 3 to 4 o'clock, and by the time I get to calling, it was like 4 o'clock, so it was a little too late for me to even start on any apartment searching. Ooh, and it's right by Trader Joe. It's right by Trader Joe's. I be trying to get to Trader Joe's for the longest. When I say I've been dying to get to Trader Joe's, Trader Joe's got these samosas that I like. It. That's where I originally started. I'm not gonna say I originally started because I really got the samosas from like Target or Joasco, but it was really from Trader Joe's. I believe that somebody got me hooked on to the ones they got. But I really need to like try to get to Trader Joe's and see what they have. But everybody talk about, oh yeah, 60% of $1,000. Like who's really out here making $1,000 like that? Who's really out here making $1,000? I go check it out though. I go check it out because what they not about to do is sit up here and try to throw me out and not being able to find another place to live before they could throw me out. And mind you, once again, it takes about 2 weeks. It takes about 2.5 weeks for your background and criminal background to come back because they gotta run your shit on multiple websites. But like, if you don't got nothing on your report, if you don't got nothing on your background report, your credit report, then you shouldn't be scared. As long as you ain't got nothing on there, you good. But you have to have an income in order to fill out for an apartment. You have to have credit history, and yeah, credit history, a credit score. You gotta have three different three different credit scores. Oh, I'm sorry, three credit scores on three different websites, and it all must be 500 or above. Like two has to be above 500, like somewhere at 600, 690. It had to be somewhere in that age. Like one credit score could be like 500 or something, but two of your credit scores have to be like 600 or above for them to look at it. Oh my God, I smell weed. I smell weed. It's directly outside my window. I took my allergy medicine, but that's not really gonna stop me from getting a headache from it. If only I was working. That's another thing. I started to fill out job applications again because now it's like you need, if you get Social Security, you need that, and you also need a second income. You need a second income to get your apartment because sometimes they're not always gonna go based off of one income. And this is the time to be filling out applications, and this is the time to not only fill out applications but try to get your stuff together to move. Like me, I got to get my stuff together to move because I'm being harassed at this company. So I just refuse to be out without a house. If that I should have been did it, I should have been did it. I have been looking for apartments, but I have not been taking it like seriously. Like seriously, I have not been taking it seriously, but I have been looking. But the ones I found is mostly south side. I found some up north, but the rent is ridiculous and our apartments are small. The couch I want to get, oh my god, the couch I want to get is gorgeous, but it's huge. It's huge, and I gotta make sure that it's gonna be able to fit into whatever apartment I decide to get. But it's $1,600. The couch is like $1,600, which is crazy. 1,600, but it's beautiful. Like the couch is really, really beautiful. Yeah, when I started rent really has grown up. Rent has really gone up. Okay, I'm up here looking at this apartment. It's for a two bedroom, one bath. So yo, 2 bedroom, one bath, and the fair market rate is 1,250. And oh shit, oh yeah, sorry about that. Music playing outside. I cannot control people playing their music outside. You know, I can't yell out the window to stop playing y'all music. I need to be like trying to look at different areas of Chicago and not just the north side. I need to try to like find different areas because they try to keep me over here. But what they told me is that certain areas of Chicago they don't service. My company does not service certain areas. So I'm like, oh okay. And one of the areas they told me was Chicago. I mean not Chicago. One of the areas they told me they don't service is the South Side, like past Halston. They don't service past Halston. But yeah, I'm not the only one that's on the internet. I'm not the only one that's on the internet telling their private life and their private business. I really don't want to get a studio. I don't already got used to having a one bedroom. Yeah, I already got used to having a one bedroom. I really don't want to get a studio. I mean, I have a higher chances of getting the studio, but then like the studio be mad small, and I'm gonna have to throw away. I'm gonna have to throw away a lot of shit and try to work with the studio. But I'm like, damn, yeah, that's like this studio, the one I'm looking at now, 445 square feet. 445 square feet for the studio. And they talk about fair market $1,410 and 60% of $1,159 and 30% of $579. So that's what whatever how much you make, it's going to be whatever how much you make is going to be based off your income. But for 445 square foot, and I don't see no pictures of the studio. Don't get me wrong, like I don't mind moving into a studio, but if I can't turn that studio into a one bedroom, I don't want the shit. I gotta be able to like get a divider and turn the side that got my bed on it. I gotta be able to turn that one side into a bedroom and close that off. A 442 square foot ain't gonna cut it. So you don't have the square foot of the studio. You don't have the square foot of the studio, but the price is $1,151 to $2,048. But you don't have the square foot of the studio. I mean, the apartment. Okay, that's cute and all, but I need the square foot. I need to see what is the square foot of the apartment. So yeah, they be tripping. Like the nicer apartments. The nicer apartments, they have pictures on them. But the raggedy rundown apartments, the ones that like floors be wood, but the cabinets be a different type of wood, shit that don't match. Those type of apartments don't have pictures. But the one that's more nicer, like this one I'm looking at, this one's more a nicer apartment. It has white cabinets, okay, white cabinets, black stove, black stove, black microwave, white cabinets. The floors are look like tiled, a light brown shade. And then the living room, It's like a darker color wood with the fireplace. Yeah, it looked like it's a fireplace. I'm like, okay. And there's radiators. The apartment is 1,700 square feet, and it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath for $1,495. Like I said, I really don't mind moving into a studio, but if the studio not big enough, I'm not moving into a tiny ass shoebox. That's what it basically is. A studio is a tiny ass shoebox where you could barely fit a couch in, let alone a queen size bed. So you really gotta be careful on where you living at in the building. Like, don't just look at the apartment, but look at the building. Like look at the surrounding of the building. Search the neighborhoods. See if the neighborhood's safe. If you got kids and stuff. Um, Definitely be careful. I may have to get up. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I got a meeting tomorrow at 11, so I'm trying to get up a little bit earlier than that and make this phone call. But that's another thing. Every apartment that I've seen so far is a wait list, and I hate that. Like, I hate waitlist apartments because you don't know how long the wait list is. One apartment said it's like 1 to 7 years. 1 to 7 years. Another apartment said they like 1 to 6 months, and the one that was like 1 to 6 months is all the way on 75th or something like that. So like again, like they bring me back to the email part. When you got apartments like that that's all the way on 75th or further out to the suburbs, and you got people like myself that don't have a car, and it's hard to find people to take you. The best option is to, like, I don't know, ask to see if they can email you the application. I don't know. I would say like they should be able to email you an application, especially if it's like farther out to the suburbs. And then I absolutely hate waitlists. Like, if you gotta start your waitlist, it would be you have to start it really like last year. Cause ain't no telling how these waitlists is gonna go. To my ladies runners, to my to my ladies runners, to my ladies runners, to my Gucci. I hate that I have to move. I really do. I really hate that I have to move, but I'm not gonna sit up here and let people harass me in my own house that I'm trying to pay rent on, and I can't even live comfortable knowing that people is like plotting for me to get out. People are still plotting on my downfall. That's sad. Like, I really got people out here plotting on my downfall, and they really think it's funny. They really think it's funny because they lie. These people out here lying on my name, I ain't talking about being non-compliant. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean non-compliant? They up here talk about 1,001 lies and none of them is true. They don't want to talk about the other two apartments. I said it on TikTok. Somebody came to me and said it was two other apartments that was infested, but they want to talk about mine. They always like my apartment's the main apartment that always want to be talked about in their conversations, but they don't want to talk about the ones that is infested. They don't want to talk about them, but they want to put heat on me, but they don't want to talk about the other two. They would have put heat on me, but they don't want to talk about how you have the landlord over here playing with people lease, playing with people leases, kicking people kids off their lease. They don't want to talk about that one. They don't want to talk about how it's a person in this building right now. It's a whole person in this building right now that has a disability, okay? And their disability is stronger than mine. Like, they are completely deaf. They can read lips, but they completely deaf. So what they do is they use sign language. They use sign language to talk, but they can see fine. But what I was told is that they haven't been paying rent, and I don't know how they found that shit out. But they tell me that the person that is deaf and do sign language, she has not been paying rent, and she don't have no furniture in her house. So I'm like, why is she over here letting this lady go months and months and months without paying rent? I don't know how long that lady been living here, but that lady definitely been here longer than me. But she had not been paying rent at all. She actually wound up stopping paying rent. She wound up stopping paying rent, and then also they told me there's no furniture in her house. Like, there's no furniture in her house. So I don't know why the fuck they would get on me when you got a whole nother client that's living 10 times worse than what I'm living. When the way I'm living is really like lightweight. You know what I'm saying? It's a lightweight shit. Then not only that, they mad because I want to like them call my light bill company. Why the fuck would you need to talk to my light bill company for? Hmm? Y'all took me to CETA, right? These are the people that work for my building, the people that helped me get this apartment. They mad they mad nosy. They're mad nosy, y'all. Mad nosy. They took me to CETA to handle a light bill situation. And now they mad because I said no, you're not calling my light bill company. So what I did was, in retaliation, after I got after I got off the phone with them, I went to I went and called my light bill company and put a password on it. So therefore, can nobody get in that shit without the password? And they talk about, oh, why you got no light bill? Why you got no light bill? Why is you mad that I don't have a fucking light bill? Shit. Why is that your fucking business? That I don't have a light bill. I haven't had a light bill since last motherfucking year. That was since last summer, y'all. Right here to God. Last summer was the last time I seen a light bill. I have not had one since. Okay? I had not had a light bill since. But they mad because I will not let them call my light bill company. And I'm standing on that shit. Y'all not calling my motherfucking light bill company. If you get mad, then you just gotta have to stay mad. Be a man nosy for no motherfucking reason. Like, I don't give a fuck. I won't give a damn if y'all be mad. I put a fucking password on everything I got just to make sure y'all asses want to get it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go lock all my medical shit just so y'all want to get that. I would put everything on private. I would put everything on private. I would give a fuck. I would put everything on private. Let them bitches stay mad. Then like we had a phone call, right? My house, me and my housing people, we had a not a phone call, but we had another meeting prior to this one, about a month or two ago, and they mad that I want to tell them where I'm living at. Like once I move from over here, okay. Once I move from over here, they are mad that I want to tell them where I'm moving at, and I keep telling them I don't need the fucking service. Whatever services y'all offering, I don't motherfucking need it. Like they steady trying to offer me DSPs. They steady trying to offer me assistance, cleaning my house, making doctor's appointments, taking me grocery shopping. I take Ubers to Lyft when it comes to Ubers to Lyft. I said Ubers. Ubers and Lyfts when it comes to grocery shopping. I take those. And then when I'm not taking those, right? When I'm not taking those, I do delivery, which means when it comes to grocery shopping, I have my groceries delivered to my house. They be getting mad about that. And I'm like, how the fuck y'all get mad? Right. I'm like, how the fuck you get mad because I get groceries delivered to my house and I take Ubers to go grocery shopping? Well, they were like, well, you do know we in the building, like we downstairs, and that's what we're here for. Well, I don't give a fuck what you here for. Y'all not here for me. I told y'all in the beginning. I really told y'all in the beginning that I did not need y'all like that. Y'all steady try to force the service on me. Now, I steady saying that I did not need y'all. I did not need y'all. You know, I'm already in Lyft. I asked you about an hour ago to take me somewhere. Y'all was busy. So I got in Lyft and took care of whatever I needed to take care of. Now, when I do take care of my business, y'all get mad because I'm not taking care of my business with y'all. I'm not doing it with y'all. That's like what they mad for. Because I'm not using their vans. They got these big ass, ugly ass vans. Vans that they drive around all the time. The vans does not have their company logo on it, which is mad crazy. The seatbelts hardly works. When I say hardly, I mean barely works. It was a couple times where I got in the front and the seatbelts in the front wasn't working. It was times where I got in the back and the seatbelts in the back was not working. It was a time where one of the DSPs got into a fucking car crash with two other people in the car. Me and another person was in the car, and she crashed into somebody else's car coming out of the parking lot. And I'm like, how the hell you? Ugh, I'm over here stuttering. How the hell you crashed into somebody else's car coming out of the parking lot? Like whatever city you do that shit in, you're not in that city no more. You in Chicago. People would sue your ass. Quick, faster to hurry. You can't be like driver crazy out here. I'm finding apartments, but they literally all waitlist. They're literally all waitlist apartments, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But one thing about a landlord is that depends on the landlord. Like see, I'm out here stuttering again. It all depends on the landlord, but some landlords will work with you to like help lower rent. Not just lower rent, but like if you behind on rent, if you behind on rent, they'll work with you to like give you options to lower the rent or like find a solution to help you pay the rent off. Now they do accept rental assistance. There are programs that's open right now for rental assistance, so that's why I'm looking for rental assistance. Um, but if I'm at fault when it comes to the rent, then I'm at fault when it comes to the rent. You know what I'm saying? I said on TikTok I was a couple months behind on rent, but my landlord is giving me chances. You know what I'm saying? My landlord is giving me chances to pay the shit off. And my rent is extremely low. Mind you, my rent is extremely low. Royalty and her kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with their housing, but Royalty, she could get qualified for low income housing. If she really not making that much money on YouTube like that, or whatever the case might be, she might could get qualified for low income housing. So that way her kids can have a proper housing, a proper roof. That's a roof. A proper roof over their heads. But some landlords they give it like some landlords will give you like 2 3 months to um yeah, some landlords will give you like 2 3 months to really get you caught up a rent, you know. Others like depends on the situation. It all depends on the situation. But my landlord is giving me time to really try to pay off rent, pay this month off, and then pay whatever other month off rent that I own. Now, should I be behind on rent? No. There's no reason I should be behind on rent. But because I decided to go do shopping instead of paying my rent, I got behind on rent, and that was my fault. However, like I said before, my landlord is giving me a chance to pay the shit off. Like she really giving me a chance to pay the shit off. So I need to try to pay wherever I own off. But if you're not trying to work with your landlord, then yeah, your landlord can't evict you if you're not trying. If you're not trying to pay it off, then they don't give a fuck. But my landlord, like she nice, but she sneaky. Like I heard stories about her. I heard stories about my old landlord before she came in. The new landlord came in, and now we got another landlord. We got a whole another landlord coming in. For what I was heard, for what I heard. When I say I'm a couple months, I was a couple months behind our rent. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a couple months behind our rent, but it's not that big of a deal. My rent is really, really low to the point where it should be paid off in like a couple hundreds here and a couple hundreds there. That is paid off. That's how low my rent is. But at the end of the day, it's all about taking accountability for shit. You know, just like I took accountability for my light bill. I took accountability for my light bill, being behind on that, and I took accountability for being behind on rent. Like I said, I had no reason to be behind on rent, and I can't blame nobody but myself. However, when you get a status like royalty, I don't know why is it hard for her to take accountability so damn bad. I don't know why is it so hard for her to take accountability. All the women in the world you see online, it's a thousand. It's more than 1,000 women online that's taking accountability. More than 1,001 women online that's taking accountability. Or royalty and her little squad can't. Like they can't do it. It's gonna send them into a fucking heart attack. Not now one can take accountability. Not now one can put royalty in the corner and say, "Shut the fuck up! You doing too damn much. Sit your ass in the fucking corner." Now woman, now man can put royalty in the corner and tell her to sit there and think about what she said. Think about what you said and think about what you're doing. So you over here showing your ass and embarrassing the whole damn black community. Don't know your identity. Don't know what race you is. Daughter over here twerking on police cars. Same daughter twerking on police cars wearing your mama wig. Friend over here shaking ass. Like, y'all really think that's cute? Y'all really think that shit is cute? Like, no, that shit is not cute. I never grew up doing any of that. Twerking on police cars, shaking ass. Never once grew up doing that shit. And if I got caught doing it, or if my family get a win, like caught a winner doing that shit, my ass is whooped for the whole damn summer. Matter of fact, for the rest of the year, my ass is whooped. Gone. I ain't gonna have an ass. I guess I'm gonna have to start like just fill out applications for these waitlist apartments because I cannot I cannot deal with the waitlist apartment. Like when I want to move, it should be, hey, let me go ahead and get this application, fill it out, wait for them to call me, boom. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get an apartment within your income, it should be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's not. It's really not easy trying to get an apartment, especially on an income that you're making. But lucky for me, like I really got one more year. I got one more year of college and I'm gone. I'm not going back to school. I'm not going back to school. I'm sorry. I'm not going back to college. I did it twice. I ain't going back for the third time. That's it. That's all. I'm not going back for the third time. Two times is enough. Two times is a fucking enough. Oh my god. can't see how y'all go back to back for college getting all these degrees. I mean, like, I'm not trying to downplay nobody, but I can only do it so many times. When I say 2 times is enough for me, 2 times is enough for fucking me. Last time I went to college for the first time, I had a mental breakdown. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a mental breakdown during college. And most of that was really my aunt, because me and my aunt was arguing a lot. That was part of why I had a mental breakdown, but I had to stop. I had to stop and take a break. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that I had a real life mental breakdown. Anxiety started acting up. See, with me, it's like I'm real. Like, I don't mind telling y'all shit. But you got motherfuckers like Royalty and her team who feel like everything Royalty is doing is okay. Lying on people, talk about, oh, CJ S8 her daughter. Y'all sit up here mad that CJ is finally clapping back. Finally clapping back and mad because what? A whole child and her mama, a child and her mama lied on him and said that she got S8 by him, and that never happened. And she did it for clout. Y'all know she did it for clout. Y'all know she did it for clout. The woman, the woman straight lied and said that she got S8 by her. That's something you cannot just shut the fuck up and forget about. That's something you cannot shut the fuck up and forget about. You can't just forget about that shit. You feel me? You cannot just sit around here and think people should just shut up and let it go. You don't let shit like that go. You can't tell somebody who got lied on and say, oh yeah, somebody lied and said they got SA when they never got SA. Like, you can't say shit like that. You can't say shut the fuck up and let it go and stop posting us. No, you straight up try to tarnish that man's career. Yeah, mad because he clapping back at kids. Yes, I mean, like, at this point, they're not really kids. As at this point, they're not kids. They grown. They talking like they grown, moving like they grown. You know what I'm saying? They grown as hell. But don't ever sit up here, get up on these social media platform and lie on motherfucker and talk about they S8 you, and you know for a fact they did not S8 you. Did it for clout and money, and look how it turned out. You try to tarnish that man's career, but it right up body you in the ass, and instead of tarnishing CJ career, it tarnished your career. It tarnished your career because everybody saw through your bullshit. Nobody's scared of you. Everybody saw through your bullshit. Even people on TikTok, people on Facebook, people on X, they all saw through your bullshit. Like, you wonder why nobody fucking with you. You wonder why nobody don't want to link up with you. People say, oh, they don't want to link up with CJ. Nah, they don't want to link up with Royalty. People not linking up with Royalty. It's people all over the world. Come on now. CJ can step outside and 1,001 people want to link up with him. CJ could go to all the malls. CJ could go to every store, every restaurant, every special event he want to. Royalty cannot. Royalty can't get that same spotlight CJ got. Not no more. Despite the fact that she lied and told the biggest lie in the book, trying to bring down his coin and bring up her coin. Ain't nobody working with Royalty. Nobody wants to work with Royalty. Nobody wants to work with the liar. Both of them liars. Yes. CJ cheated and lied about cheating. But Rarity lied about being S8. Her daughter being S8. She lied about that. Nobody don't want to work with a person who lied about being S8. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if this Donald Trump. I don't care if it's Donald Trump, Elon Musk. They're not. If they find out that she lied about her daughter being S8, they gotta stop working with her. You know what I'm saying? They gotta look at her funny, and they gotta stop working with her. So what you saying? What you saying that it's okay for a woman, a full grown woman, and it's okay for her daughter to go around line up people saying that they got SA, saying that, oh yeah, a group of men did this, that, or third to me, and you should believe me over them because I'm a woman. That's what it's saying. That's the message y'all give it out. Y'all give it out the fact that y'all believe, oh, because she's a woman, we should believe every little thing that she talk about. No. Put that ass on a lie detector test. How about that? Put that ass on a lie detector test. But even without the lie detector test, we can still see through it. Royalty is the real motherfucker that don't need to be no type of role model to nobody. Like she is not no role model. She ain't no influencer. She's not somebody that I want to dress up and be like her. She not nobody where I want to wear my hair like her, makeup like her, clothes like her. Like she ain't nobody I want to be. You know what I'm saying? She's not nobody that I want to fucking be. I don't see like why she's so important. Why she's so important that everybody want to be like her and think we jealous of her. Jealous of what? Jealous that she allegedly homeless. Jealous of the fact that she don't feed her kids properly. Jealous of the fact that I don't know. She got a ex little friend. She got a little friend, and her little friend got a drug case on him. That's what we need to be jealous of. We need to be jealous of a person who could not tell the truth about them breaking the gate. You would also be jealous about a person who cannot afford food in a house or go on trips, go out of the country, have to sit in nosebleed seats. We need to be jealous of that. We need to be jealous of, oh, I don't know, that no kid, no kid in our school wants to be Jalea friend. I'm trying to see what do we need to be jealous of because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it nowhere. But I should be jealous of a family like that. A family that sit up here, coach kids, abuse kids, kids over here walking on old shoes, shoes that's too little for their feet, clothes that's too little for their bodies, and the fact that they talking like they grown and cannot get whooped It's crazy. Matter of fact, Jalea's old enough to get a job. What is she, 17, about to be 18 this summer? Let her get a job. She want to move out, right? She want to move out into her own apartment. Let her get a job. Let her start building. Matter of fact, start building some credit up for her. If you know how to do that much, start building credit. Let her get like a little credit score, a little credit history. Build her credit score up, and allow her to move out without a motherfucking hesitation. You know, it should not be a problem of her moving out. But at 17, ain't nobody, I'm telling you this right now, nobody's gonna let you rent at 17. Nobody's gonna allow a 17-year-old to rent out an apartment. But luckily, like she turning 18 this summer, so by 18, she has a higher chance of getting approved by somebody at 18, but not at no 17 though. By the end of the year, she should have a credit score. By the end of the year, her credit should be looking like, I don't know, 600, 600. Like, don't get me wrong, like I might be a little slow. I might be a little slow, but I know a lot. I know more than you think I know. So yeah, it was music playing outside once again. But yeah, like ain't nobody y'all keep saying, oh nobody don't want to work with CJ. Guess what though? Truth be told, nobody don't want to work with Royalty. Nobody don't want to work with her kids. Why? All over a big ass lie. All over a big ass lie. And she deserved every piece of karma. She deserved every piece of karma she getting her way. I have not got no karma. I have not got no karma since I've been talking about that woman. None. Since I've been talking about that woman and her kids, and no karma be coming my way. Y'all is weird on this damn internet. I'm glad I don't need social media to pay my bills. I can honestly, like, honest to God, I do not need social media to pay my bills. Y'all going so hard for a little $1,500 check every month. Y'all going so hard. Matter of fact, y'all probably don't even get it half of that. Y'all probably get it like what, $500 a month every what 3 weeks. So y'all going real hard for a little something, for a little piece of change, for a little 50 cent. That's what y'all going hard for. Y'all going hard for 50 cents. Y'all really out here huffing and puffing for 50 fucking cents. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna finish apartment searching. I gotta start packing some shit up and taking it to storage because I don't know when I'm gonna be moving. But like, I don't know when I gotta be moving. But I'm focused on me, y'all. I really am. I really like. I could troll these people all day, every day, but I'm really focused on me. I'm focused on my career, whatever career I want to choose to do. I'm focused on that. Um, Child, it just been rough. The last 3 years on YouTube been rough. You know what I'm saying? So you know what's funny? No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Certain things in my head do not need to be repeated out loud. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that thought in my head. I'm gonna keep it in my head though. But yeah, people really out here shaking ass, huffing and puffing like they the three little pigs and the big bad wolf, huff, doing all that huffing and puffing for 50 fucking cents. That's a damn shame. All that money they made off of CJ. All that money they made off of royalty. Matter of fact, how come you ain't never heard nobody say, here, royalty, here's $1,500. I made some money by speaking on your name, so here's $1,500 for you and your kids. How come they never did something like that? Give them money, and after speaking on their name, and they like made money off of their name. They made money off of their name, spoke on their name, and I gave them a dime. Didn't I give them a motherfucking thing? But they over here sharing plates. They over here sharing plates, sharing shoes, sharing clothes, sharing wigs. Now, come on. I don't share my wigs. I don't share wigs. I don't share food. And like, it's crazy. Y'all kids really out here sharing clothes and shoes, and you got 1.42 million subs. 1.42 million subs. And you telling me out of 1.42 million subs, you did not make enough. You did not make enough money to make sure all the kids had nice, clean wardrobes every month. A nice, decent, nice, clean hairstyle every week. I keep telling you, like, if you come to Chicago, Chicago has a lot of affordable hairstylists. Okay, they do have a lot of affordable hairstylists. Hairstylists. My sister is a hairstylist. She's affordable. She does kids hair and adult hair. If you go to a place like Chicago or Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They have affordable hairstylists. You know what I'm saying? Some might can work within your price range. But you ain't getting no free shit. Free shit. I'm gonna tell you this now. You're not getting no free shit off of nobody. So their music. So you could get a nice cheap little braids or whatever hairstyle you want. You can probably get it on the low in Chicago or on the low in Atlanta. If you really got money like that, you could really fly. You could really fly to Africa. Get your hair done in Africa. Come back and get your hair done again in another 6 months. Fly back to Africa. But oh wait, you don't have money to go to Africa to get your hair done by a real African. My bad. You don't. Matter of fact, you don't have money to even book a flight like that. You had to wait on CJ to book a flight. You had to wait on CJ to send you some money to book a flight, and you heard Kamari was coming out. When Kamari got there, you bounced. My bad. My bad. My bad. We're not supposed to be speaking of royalty because she's a woman and she do it the best she can. My bad. I forgot she cannot afford no flights without CJ. I mean, like, shit. She's still talking to that NFL dude. What's his name? Rico. Like, she still talking to him, and she still was not able to cop a bag out of that. She was talking to a whole NFL player, and still was not able to cop a bag off of that just by talking to him. Just by talking to him. My bad. My bad. We can't speak of her. We can't speak of her. My bad. But however, this is not a flex, but y'all know that the other NBA player is an NBA player that got a woman pregnant but didn't want nothing to do with the child. He got a woman pregnant, did not want nothing to do with the child. So he said it's impossible that I could pay 18 years of child support up front. That way I won't have nothing to do with that child. Like, he don't want to spend no type of time with them or nothing. At least she was able to get some type of child support. It's not a flex. It's not a flex. Both of them are wrong because, like I said before, they both was cheating a child out of a life and out of a father. But at least she was able to get 240. What was it? $240 million out of a man on child support. At least she was able to cop. Child support. Not cop a man, but cop the child support part. It's not a flex. It's really not a flex, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. She was at the end of the day. At the end of the day, she was able to get child support. Royalty did not. Royalty was talking to a whole rich nigga and still was not able to get child support. Still was not able to cop a bag, like really cop a bag after the whole relationship. She was definitely was up there spending the money. Like, she was too happy to get a couple thousands of dollars, a couple millions of dollars after spending money like it was nothing. Did not put aside. Did not put to the side no type of payment, not payment plan, but a retirement plan. So when she get older, she'll be able to retire. Like, she'll be able to sit down in a paid off house and retire. Matter of fact, with 1.42 million subs, 1.42 million subs, you telling me that she did not come up with enough money? She come up with enough money to say, hey, yeah, let's put out for a house and We each like just put in a, a thousand two for the house. I don't know, but I would be like, let's go put out a house. Like, let's go put out for a house. Let's go put out for some land. I would be more focused on the land part than the house because the house can come later. I would be focused on that land. You know what I'm saying? Bought the land, fix it up, then put the house on the land. So yeah. But damn, she was talking to a whole NFL player. Did get shit. Wait a minute, is that Jalea did not wear that wig to that kid's party?
Indulge in a world of refined luxury.
Oh man, Jalea did not wear that wig to that kid's party. Jason, why? But I know for a fact I could get approved. Okay, I know for a fact I could get approved of an apartment, but y'all, I know for a fact I could get approved of an apartment. I know for a fact I could get approved of a condo. But y'all, I feel like with the 10 little people that she do get, the 10 people, they're not gonna really look out for her like that. Matter of fact, they're not looking out for her at all right now. They over here battling strangers, cussing out strangers, and they're not doing nothing for her.
Voila.
Nothing.
There we go.
They doing
So
more
we are back
of this.
with
They
the cave
sitting
cat.
up here trying to
And
help
in a recent
their
video,
little queen over
she
there.
still and her daughters are saying things on the internet. After I thought that she said they weren't going to do that anymore and they were done. But just in case y'all didn't remember, I'll jog y'all memory.
Well, I know you guys probably thought we were going to come up on here and go with the back and the forth, and we're just not doing that. We're not giving nobody that negative energy that's being put out. Like I said, we just want to move forward. We're moving forward, and nobody's going to be able to stop us from just, living life, being happy, and just, just being ourselves. And we appreciate everybody
Why
that's
it sound like
going
Rosie was
forward for
crying?
us. Yes, sir.
It sounded like Rosie was
What's
crying.
zero? Well, you just said it was a 5 sprinkles.
The sprinkles are still.
Okay, you can go play. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do the back and forth. We're not. We just want to live life, guys. We just want to be happy, move on. Does
Okay, still eat the chocolate?
Yeah. Do you guys have anything to say?
You see what I'm saying? Straight lies. So that brings us back to this.
Oh, my.
Oh, broke. Why? Because we're looking at you.
So? No. They're gonna be like, they're shopping. We're here getting. We're.
Yeah, she wearing her mama wig. She wearing her mama wig. Goddamn. She really out here said that I gotta wear my mama wig regardless. She really out here recycling old wigs. Wait, what happened in the comments? Because Naima, I'm so sorry. I did not refresh my comments. I did not refresh my comments, so I'm just not seeing all the new comments. DA, I didn't even see your comments until now. You know, YouTube don't refresh my comments no. YouTube does not refresh my comments no more. So now I have to automatically like go out and come back in and to see the new comments. You got a crush on me, DA. You see, YouTube, like when it comes to the comments, YouTube don't automatically like update comments no more. So I have to steady go back in and refresh it. So I'm up here talking and I'm not updating the comments. You know, so I'm just not seeing all the new comments. Yep, CJ Royalty. Shalia out here wearing her mama wig as usual. Wearing her mama wig, sharing plates.
Here getting our phone fixed. And so when we was with CJ was went to the swap meet as well. So
Y'all hear that? They're gonna call us broke. They're gonna say we're at the swap meet. I thought y'all were done. Just stop talking. Do y'all little videos and don't worry about what people gonna say because y'all never are done. And then y'all heard her say, well, when we was with CJ, we went to the swap meet. You cave goat. I'ma show you and tell you the difference about CJ going to the swap meet and you going to the swap meet. CJ can wake up today and go to the swap meet. No problem. Because then he can go right across town and go to the Gucci store, Fendi, Louis, Prada, Michael Kors, Hermes, Balenciaga, all of the top brands, and get what he wants. So it's not the same. She's going to try to come up on air. Don't mention CJ's name with flea shops and flea markets. He done it because he wanted to. Like when they got the airbrush shirts for the intro. It was
Hey Naima, hey
put
DA.
on that he was told to
Yeah, I'm
go
sorry.
get such and
YouTube
such the
again, like
airbrush shirts.
YouTube does
It
not
turned out
refresh
great.
the
No
comments no
problem.
more.
But
I
she
gotta
said
manually
it
refresh
like
the
he
comments.
had to. See, that's the difference. You have to. He don't.
what's the deal? What's the problem? Look at that Hello Kitty. Where's Hello Kitty at? Up there. Look how big that one is, Nation. That one's humongous. Yeah, Marquis got it. Okay. Like this. So cute. Bracelets, rings. Oh, look at those rings, Nation. Oh, yeah. Oh, Daddy, look at those rings. Those are the rings I wanted, bro. If you guys do grills?
No, don't.
No grills?
No more.
But those, not Johnny Dang. Those are the rings I want, bro. This is just for the girl trying to get it back up. Girl. Look how big the rings are. Look.
Okay.
Y'all good?
These are cute too. Look at the earrings with your initials.
I need to make me a dentist appointment.
I
I
don't
ain't
want
gonna lie.
that.
The air be hitting my
These are
teeth
14 karat gold right
and
here.
it hurts. Like when the air hits my teeth, it hurts. So now I really do have to make a dentist appointment.
Y'all gonna definitely have to come back.
I like these type of earrings right here. The bangles. But I always want the ones are cute. Okay.
I
All
wish
right,
that's
let's go
real
this way.
gold.
All right,
Right
as
over
you
there
can see, let's
watching
go
it.
to the, what's this over here? I love that.
I really
So
hope
you see
that's
what I'm
real
saying?
gold.
tried to come up in here and say that CJ went to the flea market as well. But once again, we thought that y'all were done talking. We thought you weren't going to say anything, but you can't help it. You must say something. You get what I'm saying? Your cave kitten daughter must say something all the time. Every time she say, or y'all say that, y'all, we're not going to come back on the internet and do the back and forth. I bet you don't want to now. After you said this man done some egregious situations. I bet you don't. When the lies don't work. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, when the truth don't work, they start telling lies. Ain't that what French said? Yeah, man. So there you have it, man. Cave Cat gonna come up on here, and they're continuing it. By not continuing it, Royalty,
All right.
you will not talk about it anymore. That's not continuing it. But if you continue it and even come up on a video and say anything rebuttaling what somebody said in their video, that's continuing it. But we forgot you don't have the brain space to understand that.
Yeah, I'm not
and
calling
we
you.
get it. So we try to treat you like a special
Nice
case,
try,
but we
DA.
can't because you're so defiant. So we're going to treat you regular, but we know that something's wrong with you. Your education didn't go far. You know what I'm saying? You're a little behind. You don't pronunciate words right, Aurora, and you said you didn't know what a godparent was. Like, I bet you don't.
You don't know what a
You get what I'm saying?
godparent?
So there you
What?
have it, man. Short.
You don't know what a godparent is? I know when I came out here, I know when I come out here all the time, I always say like my god niece doing this, my god niece is doing that. God niece, god nephews is like, yeah, sons and daughters from another mother and another father. You know what I'm saying? They're not really your real nieces and nephews, so you call them your god niece or your god nephew versus your real niece or your real nephew. Like I have a real nephew. And I got a god niece, but my god niece is really my baby cousin. But because I'm older than her, she really calls me like TT. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Hey, TT Brittany." She's like, "Hey, TT Brittany." Like she'll give me like these cute little nicknames, but she knows that I'm her aunt, but she also knows that I'm not her real auntie. She has real aunties on her mom's side of the family, and real aunties on her dad's side of the family as well. But to me, I'm her god auntie.
Charlene is just out here still big time losing. And CJ continued to big time win. So that showed us who really was the content, who really was the brand. Hop in the comments and let me know what you think about this crazy situation. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. It's all free. Like, comment, subscribe, and until further.
Jason always getting high in his videos. Jesus, they getting high. But y'all hear about Shamar? Allegedly, Shamar done caught an STD, and Shamar done allegedly caught HIV and shit like that. Like, this is all alleged, but Alvo is Shamar's ex, and he's been saying a lot of stuff that's alleged. And he said that Shamar allegedly caught a deadly disease, fucking around with somebody.
She doesn't need a band. Right. Although I do know a few musicians that can come and get devotion started. Wait, devotion?
A few musicians, that is a band.
What you mean by devotion, Auntie? Like praise and worship. Hey. You need all that. You're talking about all of that. That's all right. I don't think we need all that, Auntie. That's not really. Yeah, it's not the vibe I'm going for. Okay, fine. Yeah. We'll circle back to that. Yeah, we'll put that in our back pocket. How about snacks? Now, for snacks, you really only need butter cookies with sugar and juice. That's it.
Cookies and juice.
Yes.
Remember they not Catholic?
Ella over here trying to help Jasmine plan a party, but she talked about a church choir. She talked about a church choir and butter cookies with sugar. Ma'am, you planning a party for our retirement home? Miss Ella, you over here planning a party for our retirement home? That's not the type of party I think Jasmine wants to plan. This is an old episode, by the way. This is old.
I'm not.
Cookies and juice, they college kids. Okay, they need something to eat. They hungry every 2 hours, baby.
Curtis.
Give them some ribs. Like the good book say.
Curtis, she doesn't need a band.
Ella is funny. I just re up on my subscription for House of Pain, and I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad as fuck that season 13 is not on air. I really up here wasting my money. I really up here wasting my money on BET Plus because I'm over here thinking BET got fucking season 3 of House of Pain with Laura in it. Because I want to watch all the episodes with Laura so I could be like caught up with the drama. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of drama surrounded by Laura. So I want to get caught up on that. Talk about that some. And Nike went live. Did y'all catch Nike's live? Nike went live today. She was alive for like 34 minutes. 34 minutes. She was alive long, but Nike World went live today. I was able to catch some of her live stream when it first well not when it first started, but like I was at like 20 minutes. I was able to catch the last 20 minutes of the live stream. But I was able to catch something. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's been a cool hour and 49 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off anyway, Jacob. It's been a cool hour and 49 minutes, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Okay? I will catch up on the flip side. I will let y'all guys know how my apartment search, if I find anything within the next 3 months or so. So I'm gonna have to go. It's been good. I'm gonna come back live tomorrow. Hopefully I can find some more topics that's not too dramatic or too dramatic for YouTube. But I have been getting DMs for like topics to talk about. You're welcome, Jacob. Matter of fact, everybody wish Jacob a happy birthday. He just turned 21 yesterday. Jacob just turned 21 yesterday, so wish him a happy birthday before y'all go. He's finally old enough to hit that Henny. Old enough to hit that Henny. Ow. If I see you in the streets, I'm going to give you a shot of Hennessy. Look at Jacob getting love in the comments. You'll be alright. Just drink a little Hennessy if you get a hangover. If you get a hangover from drinking Hennessy, you gotta drink the same drink you had the night before. But what I was told was that if you drink Hennessy and the Hennessy gave you a hangover, you have to drink the same drink you drank the night before, and you gotta have to eat some food. You gotta have to eat in order to get rid of that hangover. That's what I was told. And you gotta have to like drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Get at least one shot in again, and then eat some food. Shut up, Naima. One shot. One shot. I'm about to do a Hennessy over vodka. Truth be told, I better do a Hennessy over vodka. Vodka, I don't care. I don't care what people say. Vodka is straight ass, sewer ass. That shit is disgusting as a motherfucker. Whoever came up with that shit, I hope they burning in hell. Whoever came up with vodka, I hope your ass is burning in hell. I'd rather do a Hennessy over vodka. Apple cider with a little Henny. Apple cider with a shot of a little bit of Henny. Ooh, is it too late to cook? Yup, it's too late to cook. Damn, it's 9 o'clock. I've been eating the steak for the past couple of days. I'm tired of eating steak. I got some catfish. I think I might make me some catfish and rice tomorrow. Cause by now it's too late to cook. And I did eat earlier, but like my stomach is growling, so I might just eat crackers and some lunch meat. Crackers and lunch meat for dinner tonight. Something light. Oh, come on, y'all weak. Bye. Boo. 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 Y'all don't know how to have fun. Y'all don't want to have no fun, bro. Y'all gotta take at least one shot. Take at least one shot of Henny. Spraying Henny. One shot of spraying Henny. I mean, like tequila, you could do tequila because I'm not gonna start away. Tequila is smooth. Tequila is not gonna take. It's not gonna take effect the same way Hennessy is gonna take effect. Tequila is gonna go down smooth and it's not gonna hit you until later. Hennessy is gonna hit you right there on the spot. Hennessy is gonna hit you like a baseball. You know when you throw the baseball in the air, you gotta hit it before it hits the ground. When after you hit it, it gonna hit you in the face. That's how Hennessy does you. Hennessy hits you in the face like a damn baseball. Like a damn baseball. But you gotta know your limit. You gotta know your limits when it comes to alcohol. If you don't know your limit when it comes to alcohol, then yeah, it'll bite you in the ass. Jacob, tell me you go out of the bush, you do socialize. All right, for real. Let me go ahead and get off. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And by the way, we're at 3.60K subs. 3.60K subs. So what if we get drunk? So what if we smoke weed? I just want to have fun. Get yourself see. Whatever how that song go. I just want to have fun. So what if we smoke weed? I just want to get drunk. And I don't care who sees. Nope. You need to get my number, DA. I don't hand out numbers. I don't hand out numbers like that. You gotta have to be like super, super close to me for me to give you my number. You ain't meet that status yet. Old people. Ain't you old? Ain't your ass old, Naima? Talk about that's for old people. Ain't your ass up there? Jacob, you're gonna have to wait till the first. You're gonna have to wait till the first. Don't be trying to sit up here and call me old. For real, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. It's been about a good hour and 57 minutes. Hour and 57. So y'all almost had 2 hours out of me. Don't be trying to sit up here and call me. Oh, your ass is right there next to me.